Hello, couplets. Welcome back to another Bear with me, BearElliott. When it comes to the unholy trinity that is the undead and the evil things that walk at night, there are the three main villains when it comes to horror films. They are zombies, vampires, and witches. The last of which is the witch. Now, the witch, she's kind of a cackly kind of thing. She can come in forms of beauty. She can come as the old hag with the hooked nose. There's all types of witches. Now, the witch in this particular movie is kind of never really seen, or is she? What movie am I talking about? Well, it's named The Witch. Now, The Witch just hit theaters actually just this weekend. It's fairly new, and it's one of these February movies that, we're kind of in the slump when it comes to movies. The big box office times have come and gone, and they'll be back again in the spring and the summer. Right now, we're in kind of that lull period where movies go to kind of die, or unless you're Deadpool, then you go to rock the cash bar and make a lot of money. That was a kind of out there kind of movie that it didn't fit in with the norm. But The Witch falls in this February time period, this graveyard of places. What is the story of The Witch? I honestly had not even heard of this movie, and I was convinced to go see it by one of my friends. And he had suggested, hey, it's this period piece. I'm like, oh, it's kind of cool. Is it like the Crucible? Is it about like the Salem witch trials? Because usually when it's a period piece, it's all about the Salem witch trials. This one isn't about the Salem witch trials, but it is a period piece. Flash way, way back to the early days of the Americas. People are coming in from England and all around to find religious freedom and away from the persecutions of the church. They're the Puritans. Well, that's where our story takes place. We're focusing on a small family. The town really, or the city, I'm assuming it's in the New England state somewhere, but they're on a plantation. Now, at the beginning of this movie, you don't really know what's going on. It just drops you into the middle of it. This family is being kicked out of the plantation. Why? We're not really for sure. They do have some extreme religious beliefs. Like the father does not believe that, or he believes that all people are born into sin, and therefore they're all sinful, and through penance, they are able to enter into the kingdom of God. I don't know if it was a religious difference between this family and the plantation or what, but they came directly from England, came to the plantation, got kicked out. The story really focuses on the children of the family. You have the mother and the father, William, and I don't remember what the wife's name is, Katherine maybe, I don't know, she had an English name. And then they have 4 children, well, 5. There's Sam the baby, there's Thomason, who is actually the eldest daughter, then they got Caleb, who's the eldest son, and then they have a set of twins. They leave the plantation and go out to the wild to fend for themselves. Now, the father has kind of shown him, or actually is just basically told his family that he is quite the outdoorsman and he knows all this stuff about how to take care of them. No, he really doesn't. He doesn't know a thing about being out in the woods. So they pick this plot of land, and this is where they're going to set up their residence. They build a house, and they somehow get animals because they have a black goat. He comes out, he becomes important in the story. Well, Thomason is taking care of the baby, and she's playing peekaboo with him. Well, Sam disappears, and we have our witches. The story continues with all of the family members kind of turning on each other, and each one accusing, except for the mother and the father, don't accuse each other, but the kids all accuse each other about, well, everybody's against poor Thomason. You know, a girl develops breasts and all of a sudden she's a witch. She's evil because she has breasts. And the family kind of turns on her, and it just ravels off from there. Children die, children get kidnapped. It's not the happiest of endings. And then the father, turns out, Thomason really puts the father in his place by saying, you brought us out here, you don't know anything about planting, you don't know anything about hunting. How do you expect us to live, father? You kind of lied. And that's pretty much the father. He kind of lies the whole entire thing. And then there's the evil possessed goat, Black Thomas, which ends up being the devil. I don't know. So this movie overall, okay, I always give out of a 5-paw review a review score on this. This is like a 0.5. This movie was so boring, and I knew it was like going to be over the top from the moment it came on the screen, because they do this obnoxious like sound that almost is like a like Michael Bay kind of thing, and it just goes on way too long. They held the shots way too long, and coming from a production background, I was like, okay, get off the damn shot. We know that the wagon's rolling away. You don't need to hold on to it till it disappears in the into the horizon. It just was the acting, okay, it was all right. I mean, it's a lot of kid acting, so and the mother and the father were just the worst parents on the planet. I mean, the mother turns on the daughter like instantly. She has breast, she's a witch. Go sell her. And that's the whole entire thing. The mother wants to go sell the daughter into slavery, and this movie, The Witch. So basically, don't go see this. This is horrible. This witch is cooking in the cauldron of hate. It's horrible. Horrible, horrible movie. Do not waste your time. So The Witch is not even one to watch on Netflix when it ends up on there. It's not even one to like illegally download. It's that bad. So I hope that you're enjoying my 52 movies that we're doing in the year 2016. We're trucking along, and stick with me every day, Monday through Friday. I have a different vlog, and you never know when movies are going to pop up. I usually watch them during those weekend. So until next time, have yourself a wonderful day. Bye, Cublet!
I could go out in the darkness, see you calling my name. I hear you shouting, hear you calling, but it's not the same. Every word that you are throwing right into my back doesn't matter to me, cause I'm keeping my track. Let me go, let me go.